Hey, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. As we promised in our last engagement with persons with disabilities, so today we welcome you to this information moment where we want to engage persons living with disabilities on how they can always put forward award-winning scholarships. We want also people living with disabilities, the deaf, people with visual impairment. We want people with skin impairment. We want the physically handicapped and all persons living with disabilities also to be beneficiaries of academic scholarships locally and abroad, either at secondary level, at colleges, universities, postgraduate, PhD. So today, as we engaged and we promised during our last sessions at St. Paul's University, so kindly join and share this video with fellow PWDs so that they can also be beneficiaries. Ladies and gentlemen, so today I'll be taking you through a very brief session on how to put award-winning scholarships. This moment is not only restricted to persons with disabilities, but even other people can also join and follow in. So my fellow brothers and sisters, comrades and friends, uh, getting a scholarship, or how do you use your scholarship to be competitive? How do you put forward award-winning scholarships? So ladies and gentlemen, very few PWDs have been beneficiaries of award-winning scholarships. Basically, maybe because they are not aware, or because they are not aware when these scholarships are rolled out, or they don't know how to put forward a competitive award-winning applications. So applying for scholarship is not an event, it is a process. You don't just wake up one day and say, I've seen this advert somewhere, I want to apply these scholarships. No, you might do that and you get it. Yes, I don't dispute that. But we are not operating based on luck. We are operating based on being intentional. So, ladies and gentlemen, applying for scholarships is not an event, it is a process. The process starts the moment you think of applying for these scholarships. That's when the process starts. And so, once the process starts, it entails two tactical things. Number one, the process of application is both technical and tactical. So today we are going to cover about the technical bit of putting forward award-winning scholarships. What do I mean by technical? Technical, number one, entails mapping out all the possible scholarship applications or scholarship opportunities that you know. There are several scholarship opportunities being rolled out every year, the likes of Chevening Scholarship, we have Mandela Rhodes, and we have thousands, if not hundreds, of scholarships being rolled out by different US embassies and different embassies around the globe. So you have to know, you have to map out which scholarship exactly are you targeting. Are we together? And there are several. You can get several scholarships on opportunity sites like Opportunity Desk, Opportunity for Young Africans. You can get many other opportunities, scholarships on LinkedIn, and also individual institutions' website like the University of Cape Town, the University of Nairobi. You can all Harvard University, Yale University of Virginia. So after mapping out all these institutions, the second technical technique is write to these institutions. What do you write to them about? Ask them which years or which months or when exactly do they call out for application scholarships. These will help you to know how to prepare well. This will help you to know how to structure your diary so that you don't forget, so that you not bypassed by this opportunity. So after you've mapped out, take the opportunity and write to the people or the institution awarding these scholarships. And third, check the conditions that or the requirements that those scholarships call for. Check very keenly the conditions or the requirements that the scholarships are calling for. That is the third technique. Then fourth, Who are the alumni, the past beneficiaries of this scholarship? Check online. Do your own thorough research. Check the beneficiaries. Go to LinkedIn. Go into social media. Find the past beneficiaries. And after getting the past beneficiaries, engage them in a conversation. Ask them, what made your scholarship to stand out? What do you think made you to make it up to the final level where we granted this scholarship? Engage them. Check how they document their work. Check how organized they are, and slowly learn from them. By the time the scholarship applications are called out, you will be ready and confident. And these alumni, they can also help you to proofread your application before you submit it. It's not a crime. I don't say they'll give you their applications, the past applications they used to get the scholarships. No, that is plagiarism, and you will completely be locked out. You will be disqualified. But they can help you to proofread your application scholarships to ensure it's competitive before you submit it. And the fifth technique, dig in more in the requirement section or stroke conditions that the institutions are looking for. Remember, this is the nerve center. This is the aorta of your scholarship application. The conditions, if there are 3, 4, 5, make sure you fulfill them to the letter. If you get 4 conditions right and 1 not, this one is going to make you fail. This one is going to make you disqualified. So dig in, check what conditions you don't have, and upgrade. That's why I said, once you've comprehended or once you've thought of applying for these scholarships, ask which months or when do they call out for these applications for people to apply, such that it will help you. You will know the conditions earlier. If it is in the next 3-4 months, in the next 1 year, in the next 8 months, the time frame between now and when the applications shall be called out will help you to prepare and to ensure that you are within the right frame under these conditions. So check and sharpen the requirements you have. Sharpen the requirements you have and work on what you don't have. If you have requirement number 4, 3, 5, work on them, sharpen them. Make sure you are best. Make sure your passport, if you are applying for abroad scholarship, your passport is up to date. Whatever conditions you don't have, whatever conditions you don't have, make sure it doesn't discourage you not to apply for this scholarship, but it should make you to sharpen the conditions you don't have. So those are the 5 technical techniques that you need to employ when you want to put forward award-winning scholarships. In summary, remember, scholarship application is not an event. It is a process. When does the process start? It starts immediately you think of applying this scholarship. You start putting yourself in order, your papers in order. If the second conditions, you will not get, or the second point to note, you will not get any scholarship based on sympathy. No one will grant you a scholarship based on pity, that you are a PWD, so they are granting you a scholarship based on pity. Nobody will grant you a scholarship based on pity. So you will only be granted a scholarship based on merit. That is why you have to check the conditions and ensure that you are competitive. Any condition, any requirement you don't have, you work on it day and night until you fulfill that condition. Once you fulfill condition 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as required, then you are 70% done to getting this scholarship. Number 3, scout out for these possible scholarships. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of these scholarship opportunities online. Go for them. Look at the opportunity sites, opportunity desk. Go to LinkedIn, check, scout scout for these opportunities. They are available and you will get them. And secondly, go to social media, go to LinkedIn, engage the past alumni. And finally, continue working on the conditions or the requirements you have. Ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of this online engagement today. We want persons with disabilities to be empowered, for we cannot talk about inclusion when we leave PWDs behind. Next lesson, we will discuss about how to prepare tactically. How do you respond to scholarship questions? Thank you very much. And in case you have any question, kindly reach out and on YouTube, on Facebook, on any other social media platform, and we will ensure that we respond to the questions. The next one is we are going to use Kenyan Sign Language to disseminate the same information that we've disseminated today, so that we can also include our deaf brethren. Thank you so much and have a lovely week ahead. Viva!